Right, last weekend, my son Dean treated me to a cinema trip to watch the 50th anniversary showing of the sci-fi classic 2001. Never seen it. Caught the odd bit of it on telly, but never saw it when it came out at the pictures the first time. I think you were supposed to go and watch it and have a doobie because it was supposed to be dead psychedelic. You know, you get all spaced out. You know, if you're there having a doobie or something. So, what's it about? Well, I'll be f***ed if I can tell you, to be honest with you. Yeah, it confused me. Anyway, I'll do my best, and spoiler warning if you ain't seen it. It starts off on Planet of the Apes, but it's before the apes have got dead clever and that. So it's when the apes are still stupid. And then this weird black cuboid thing turns up, and it has these weird sounds coming out of it. It sounds like a load of opera singers impersonating a swarm of bees. Goes on for ages. Ooh. I was worried that it were going to be at the resonant frequency that would make me do a poo. Because that can happen, can't it? You know, if you've got a noise that's at the same frequency as your bowels or your bladder, it can make you poo a weekend, can't it? But thankfully it didn't. And then all of a sudden it cuts from one of these ape blokes smashing a load of bones up to a load of spaceships dancing around to the Blue Danube. Now I enjoyed this bit because I love the Blue Danube because it reminds me of Andre Rieu, because he always plays the Blue Danube at his shows and everybody gets up and starts dancing around. It's brilliant. Love Andre. Oh, he's brilliant, Andre, isn't he? Yeah, look at him there. He's got the crowd in the palm of his hands. He's great. Anyway, then it cuts to these folk on this spaceship chatting about something or other, and one of them is Rigsby off Rising Damp. Gotta confess, I lost concentration at this bit because I wasn't really focusing on what they were talking about. I was just looking at it thinking, oh, it's Rigsby off Rising Damp. I'm wondering if he were going to go, oh no, Miss Jones, like he used to. I enjoyed Rising Damp, thought it was good. Anyway, they end up going to the moon. And there's another one of these black cuboid things on the moon. And it's making these weird buzzy bee sounds again. But it didn't bother me as much this time, because I knew it weren't at the same resonant frequency as my bowels or my bladder. But then that noise stopped, and another noise kicked in. Which were just as bad, if not worse. And I thought, oh no, is this going to make me poo myself now? But luckily that one didn't either. And then it cuts again to these two blokes on a spaceship off somewhere on a mission. And there's this evil computer on the ship who kills these folk in hibernation and one of the astronauts. So he's obviously dead evil, this computer. So there you go, don't trust artificial intelligence, because the computers are going to take over the universe, aren't they? Anyway, last bloke standing ends up flying off to Jupiter, and he starts whizzing through all this psychedelic spacey imagery. I don't know if it's supposed to signify him flying through the galaxy at warp speed or what, but I reckon this is the bit where you're supposed to have a doobie to heighten the effect and get really spaced out. But it had got them horrible sound effects on it again. And you can tell the astronaut bloke, he hates them and all, because as he's whizzing through, it keeps cutting to still images of him in incredible discomfort, no doubt due to the sound effects making him need a poo away. And I was thinking, oh God, I really need a piddle at this point. And then I realised it's just because I drunk too much Pepsi. Because they ask you, don't they? They say, do you want a medium or a large? And the medium's perfectly decent size, but the large is massive. But the large, it's only a few p more than a medium. So I was thinking, I don't really need a large, but it, why not? I'll get myself a large. And obviously I drank too much. So it weren't the resonant frequency of the sound effects. It was just because I'd drunk too much, needed a piss. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the astronaut bloke. Yeah, he arrives in this room and he starts to see progressively old versions of his son until he ends up as a real old bloke in a bed. And then he sees the black cuboid reappear. And I was thinking, oh, is it going to go ooh again? Doing the Buzzy Bee sound. But it doesn't. It just turns him into a giant baby. And that's the end of the film. With hindsight, should have probably have had a doobie instead of all that Pepsi. So in summary, we're a 10 good. It was technically superb, yeah, but it weren't really my cup of tea, to be honest with you. I think it's one for the film students. And if you are going to watch it, just check in advance that some of the sound effects aren't at the same resonant frequency as your bladder or your bowels, because you might end up pooing or weeing yourself. So I managed to get through okay. Hopefully you will too. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, like it, share it around to folk, pass it on, spread the love and all that, and subscribe and all, will ya? Because that way you won't miss out on anything. Okie do, I'll see you next week.